He looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Bates now for the point after. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1st down, ball at the 36. Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They'll go again with Warren. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Warren once more. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now here he goes on the boot. That's complete to Warren along the sideline. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Williams to throw on 3rd. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears make it a 1-score game. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Red, yellow.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They're throwing it. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back now, pressure coming. Screen here for Gibbs. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Ready.
Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped, though, right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Ready.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions grow their early lead to 13. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Drops this underneath to Warren. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Rolling into enemy territory. There he goes on the right side. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 3-possession game. Well, he is one of those players, Brock. We've seen teams sometimes kick away from him, and it's because of his ability to turn any punt return into 6.
Some of these elite returners, Kate, they just have a vision that's different. They can see things happening before the rest of us, and then you've got to have that elite explosiveness as well to go punch it in for 6.
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Counterplay here, Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Volunteer! Volunteer!
Here's Williams. They'll set up the screen. Here's Moore. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big...
Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Past the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears drop the lead back to 13.
27, Bears 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Okay,
No
break.
connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Cut, cut.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. The Lions readying for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
36-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Vegas, Vegas! Let us up!
Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Level, level.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's Cox. This is Loveland. That's the first down, and he's still going. Keeps himself upright. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-score game in the first half. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears get it back to within 6.
27. Bears 41. Cairo Santos to kick off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. Brought in, inside the 20. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Offense in position now, it's 1st and goal.
Ready?
They're running the option, short side. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions go up by 12. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions bump the lead up to 13 points.
Bears 21.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
They'll start the drive with Warren. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense up to the line fast.
Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
First down throw by Williams. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
What is up?
Warren running between the tackles. He gets it ahead and winds up with about 3. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
What is up? Vegas!
Throw here, 3rd down. It's on target to Moore. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
For a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is Williams. And is a catch for Luther Burden. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And Sled him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That'll be the 1st and more. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Romadunze touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears get it back to within 6.
34. Bears 28.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Black. 95. Hut.
They'll throw to begin this drive. A quick slant. Here's Laporta. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Working quickly here.
22 needle. Set.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Smash. Red. Yellow. Foot. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
First down. A gain of 15. And a
They go play action on first down. And a man is there to knock that away. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Black shot. Set. Set.
He's going to throw it. And this one is launched downfield. Oh, it's an interception! Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. First down, Williams to throw. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Vegas, Vegas!
Williams to throw on first. He throws a bullet to the center of the touchdown, Chicago! The Bears
try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for two. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our first half. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Showing you a burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today. A tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
52 blue, ready.
The give to Gibbs to start the third. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Come on, set.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's got room to roll. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
First and goal, Detroit.
Okay,
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Hands off and right. It's Vaki. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
Down. Hut.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Screen here for Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears, 34.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. He lost the football. The Lions get to it. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Set. Hut.
Handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That's a gain of 6.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready?
Gibbs will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You've learned so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you, because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1 at the time. Well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4.
A gain of a yard.
Just 1 yard, and the goal line stand continues. That brings up 4th and goal. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits and a 2-possession game.
I'm going to give a little credit to their defense right there, Kate. Sudden change situation, your offense fumbles, and you've got to find a way to hold them to a field goal, and they just did.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, Warren. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Williams on 1st down. He rolls to his right. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Makes the catch. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
The Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Williams going to run with it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. Big shot sends him to the ground. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well. As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Yes.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. This one, take it in.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set.
They're going play action. Complete out to the right side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down.
Green Jack. Set. Ready. Ready.
Rocky here from the gun. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 13 on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
On the set. Let's go now.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Third and 4 coming up now.
Come on, set. Black Ultra. Yellow. 22. Drill green. Hut.
Setting up to throw. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A gain of 5.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Down. Black check 45. White.
3rd and long for him here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Drake Greenlaw picks it off.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
First down, Williams. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Williams from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
At the 46-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Let's Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Let's go. Vegas. Yes. Punch first.
Desperation time here. He finds Odunze downfield. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. What a play on 4th down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick, or send it deep.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Trouble, 38. Slide through. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. He's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play, and that gives the Lions the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Red, 38.
Shotgun handoff to Bucky, and he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Ready, set.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set, ready, set.
Running it with David Montgomery. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Down. Fight 60.
Looking to throw. They're across the 40. Nice run here. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Bates now for the point after. He connects on the extra point try. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Bears 37.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Jordan.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Now here's Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Williams to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one connects. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
51. Bears 44.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Set, hut. Set.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They send a tight end in motion.
Ready.
Vaki running behind center. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. And all it can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
So before third down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Chop.
He'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Vegas!
Here he is to throw. Left side into the hands of Warren. And nearly a first down there. He stopped at the 24. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions make the play that should win them this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.